The next day, I finally got up enough courage to call a trans woman.
Oh, nice.
That was just a normal.
And then
That was the first time?
No.
And then you ate her. You ate
the
her
first
ass
time
and
did it
beat
happen
off.
by accident, or you knew you were attracted to these?
I knew.
These people.
The first time I went to a tranny karaoke bar.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Was it called 90s Target?
It was Lucky Chang's over on like First and Second.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's take a field trip after this.
Lucky
It's
Chang.
it's
More like
gone.
Unlucky
It's gone.
Chang. That's what his bar turned into. Poor
It's
Chang.
gone.
What was that story you're telling about getting beaten up by Asian guys?
I bumped into the Asian guy and he's like,
Where?
"Watch it." And I was,
Right.
I
Tell
was
us,
like,
tell us.
"Take it
Good one.
easy, Jackie Chan." He did not like it, and neither did his friend.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Way to prove you're not Jackie Chan by beating somebody up. It's like the most Jackie Chan thing you can do. If I was Chinese and somebody called me Jackie Chan, I'd be like, checkmate. You fucking got me.
You can't be violent. Speaking of Jackie Chan, how great was that fucking Rush Hour scene where you pick the girls for massages? That's
Yeah.
so clearly you getting fucked. You're fucking these women. Again, that is something I did beat off to. I legitimately beat off to that scene where
I never
you
saw
got to
it.
pick your own woman. I wanted the one with the big
The only
titties.
Jackie Chan movies I've seen is The Tuxedo.
I've never seen
Rumble in
Tuxedo.
the Bronx.
Rumble in the
That was
Bronx is great.
Fucking
I
great
haven't
movie.
seen that one. Rush Hours 1 and 2 and 3. I didn't see 3. Anyway, so you got beaten up by Jackie Chan.
Yeah, his friend came up and just smashed a rocks glass on my face. Just my orbital nose just kind of went.
Where were you?
This place on like 13th and 3rd, I think. I forget
How did
the
you
name
not get
of it.
arrested?
Have you been arrested?
I've been arrested, yes, but not for long periods of time. I'm very fortunate.
What did you get arrested for?
DUI and then
Oh yeah.
public. I had a warrant for not
Oh,
paying
that's
a
right.
drinking ticket.
You just what was it? You fucking some cops stopped you and then you're like, sorry officers. You
They caught me drinking on the street. I was drinking a 40 and they're like, we could throw you in jail right now. It's like, I'll throw it out, I promise. So they watched me throw it in the trash and then I watched them get in the car and drive away, and then I went back into the trash and grabbed it and drank it. And again, I was on the train, there were these heroin addicts and I was like, psst, can I get some heroin? And they were like, no.
You're
So I
such
took
a lunatic.
I took
You're
my
trying to buy
I
heroin
took
on the
my
train.
cat bottle and I threw it at him, and a cop saw me and he, threw me against the wall and was like, hey, look, I'm just gonna run your ID. If you don't have anything, I'll let you go. Whatever. I was like, okay. And then they like started putting me in handcuffs. I was like, what are you doing? Like, you got a warrant. I was like, what?
Oh man.
Fucking hell.
For what?
I had an unpaid public drinking ticket that I thought I paid off. And
And you went to jail for how long?
It was just like a overnight thing, and I felt pretty cool. They let me smoke a cigarette handcuffed walking from the one place to the other. And then I got in the van, and this fucking dude is in there. He's like, man, they fuck people like us. I was like, yeah, you're right.
This
so
murderer.
scared. Yeah. And then also in the cop car, I was handcuffed, and in the back seat there were two cops next to me, two in the front, and fucking they were like, what do you do? I had a Delaware ID, and they're like, what are you doing in New York City? And I was like, I'm trying to be a comedian.
Oh,
And they're like,
my
are you on
God.
YouTube? And I was like, yes. Dude, they watched one of my videos, and like two of them liked it, one of them did not. And I had a job interview the next day, and he's like, yeah, I really hope you get that job tomorrow. I was like, this is so demoralizing.
They were playing good cop, bad cop. Dude. So
Oh,
the
yeah.
bad cop is the guy that doesn't like your stand-up.
Yeah. That's how they got me to roll over.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
good.
Well, those are good stories.
Thank you.
Those are all good stories. Now, what I'm worried about is I don't want this to turn into
Ian
one of
story
these.
time.
Yeah, Ian's story time. Yeah. I'm already shut up.
Shut
Adam.
up, Adam. Okay.
Yeah. We'll,
Although
we'll
I
go
do
to
want
you.
to, I do want to hear the story where you paid you paid a hooker to eat her ass and beat off. Is that right?
Yes.
No, here's what we need to really get into, because this is
let's
what
do
the
it.
premium subscribers want.
Okay.
How do you feel about neoliberalism? And that's JW's. Okay, who's this Steve Bannon guy?
Oh, let's get into it.
Come on, man, you're gonna fuck up the.
You're gonna smell that.
This is still tangled.
I know. It's fine,
Don't
dude.
fuck up the recording equipment.
That's my signature move, bro.
Is it fucking up the show?
No,
Is-
farting into the mic hilariously.
Yeah.
That's what he's known for.
I literally,
Wait, is
Yes.
this a premium episode?
Yeah, it's a
premium.
premium
Oh,
episode.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So actually, don't worry. Not that many. Only like, I don't know.
It'd be about 1,500 people listen
It's like
to
6,000
Ah,
people
cool.
will listen
All
to
right.
it.
Sweet.
So hopefully that gets back to those police officers.
Yeah, do you have any names of
Yeah,
Oh,
people?
dude, I
it's-
saw them beat
it
the
was-
shit
it was
out of this guy.
Tony
Fucking
Tony
thing
de,
next to me.
Tony DeGugli Alonso, Stephen de Lasagna Lazunio.
They kept lying to me. I kept being like, I have a job interview tomorrow. And they're like, we'll get you out of here real soon. Don't worry. And I was like, I believe you. Did not happen.
Did you get the job?
I got the job. I left the jail, went home, did coke to stay awake because I didn't sleep at night. And they were like, "So, how was your morning?" And I was like, "It was good." And I'm just like picturing
job
me
was
like
this?
Oh, dude, this job, Jesus! I was administrative assistant.
You're like the guy in that movie Flight, but instead of a trial, it's just like Tuesday. Just the biggest day of his life. Fucking another day you managed to stay alive.
Yep. Yeah, man. That fucking job. I got the job from my the guy who got me in touch with my coke dealer.
Really?
Mhm.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
A lot of
Who's
range.
now I don't even know if he's alive.
Probably
Is he like
not.
a life coach?
No, he's oh god.
Well,
I
he
used
seems
have
to be doing a lot for you. He's getting you coke and job interviews. He's like
I
Carl.
believe in you.
He's like Carl in that Simpsons episode where Homer gets an assistant
Oh yeah,
when
that's
he
a
gets
good
the
one.
hair treatment. Yeah.
Yes, hell
Yeah.
yes.
Harvey Firestein, Simpson and Delilah. That's the name of the episode.
I used to have to hang out with this guy to do free coke with him because
Mhm.
he'd just give me a bunch of coke for hanging out with him.
Yeah.
But he'd be like, I've been writing a lot and I really want to do comedy. I'd be like, oh, okay.
Oh,
So I'd have to
geez.
like listen to his bits and be like, let me get more of that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, real good, Keith.
Coked up wannabe open micer.
Yeah,
Do you know
yeah,
how
dude.
fucking horrible that sounds?
Yeah, it was
That's
awful.
two of the worst
It
things.
was
Just
so
a coked
bad.
up guy talking at you.
Yeah.
But he's talking
in
bits at you.
In bits.
And when was this again?
2013,
Okay.
2012,
Whew.
2013.
So he's like, Ian, can you get me up at the Lantern at
Yeah,
2
yeah,
a.m.?
Yeah. I'll bark for you if you give me some coke. Just two pathetic idiots hanging out
Yeah,
together.
coke guys are the worst drug addicts.
For sure.
Those
Yeah.
are the absolute worst people in the fucking world. And what makes them so shitty is that that there's more defensive attitudes about cocaine addiction than any other fucking drug. Every like cokehead I've known, if you're like mentioned that like, you're a coke guy, they're like, no, I'm not. What are you talking about?
right.
I'm fucking not a coke guy at all.
Just
But now that you
complete
mention it, it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I like never do it, but it'd be cool if we got some. You know, it's like, well, it's 11 o'clock in the morning. You're my coworker at Domino's, so I'm gonna go with no, Steven.
Yeah, the fucking also weird guys are shrooms guys who just like.
That's not a guy.
not a guy. That was just Marty.
Did somebody say something?